When an individual is protesting society's refusal to acknowledge his dignity as a human being, his very act of protest confers dignity on him. Bayard Rustin. Grand Rising. If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your support. In response to the recent killing by ICE agents, I'd like to introduce to you this guided meditation. This practice is designed to provide a space for processing grief, cultivating inner strength, and practicing the mental framework of peaceful, nonviolent, and intentional action in the face of violence. It is inspired by principles of mindful activism aimed at creating community care, accountability, and dignity. But before we start the meditation, I would like for you to take this time to hit the thumbs up button because it does affect the algorithms and alerts people to come follow our platform. Thank you. Let's begin. Find a comfortable, quiet space where you won't be interrupted. Sit in a chair with your feet flat on the ground or sit cross-legged, maintaining an upright, stable, and alert spine. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly to feel the breath. Gently close your eyes or soften your gaze on the floor in front of you. Take a deep, slow breath in and a long, slow breath out. Bring your awareness to your body's contact with the chair or the floor. Feel the support beneath you. Inhale peace. Exhale tension. If you are feeling grief, anger, or fear, simply acknowledge it. Allow it to be present without judging it. Know that it is a valid response to trauma. Let your shoulders soften down and back. Focus on your belly, expanding on each inhale and contracting on each exhale. Set your intention for this session to move from fear to action and to cultivate peace while demanding justice. Repeat to yourself, I am safe right now. I am strong. I can witness and I can act. Imagine yourself in your city, walking in a public space near a known ICE office. Visualize a light emanating from within you, a light of compassion, truth, and unwavering resolve. As you walk, imagine your steps are quiet, steady, and deliberate. Imagine bringing this calm, centered energy to a group of fellow protesters. Visualize a community of people holding space, filming, and documenting to ensure accountability. Imagine standing firm in your presence, not with rage, but with dignified rage that demands justice while remaining nonviolent. In your mind, visualize an interaction with an ICE agent. See yourself calmly holding your phone to document, not to provoke. See yourself sharing information about constitutional rights, keeping your voice steady. Visualize yourself as a protective witness, ensuring that those being arrested are treated as human beings. Feel the power in staying calm, the power of de escalation. Feel the collective power of the group around you, a protective circle of witnesses. Bring your attention back to your breath. Recognize that in this moment you are safe. Take a deep cleansing breath in and let it go with a sigh. When you are ready, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. Carry this sense of grounded, peaceful, and intentional strength into your actions. Namaste. I know this was a different practice from what I normally do. I think going forward, I'm going to throw practices here and there to reflect what's going on in our current world, in our current states and countries, to give you tools to help you through it. Now, I know everyone does not protest, everyone doesn't march. I do hope every human does speak up when they see injustice. Rather, that means conversing with immediate with family members, with your congressman, with whomever you work with and associate, whether that means sharing injustice to bring other people aware on your social media. But for those of us that do protest, and I'm including myself, I used to did not protest and march when I was younger. I don't do a lot now, but every now and then I do. I believe in nonviolent protest. It has shown that nonviolent protest, especially in the early civil rights movement, that it worked. Dr. King's marches and protests, they worked. They take work though. It takes remaining calm, nonviolent, even in the midst of violence, of being harmed. So I wanted to give my protesters, my nonviolent protesters, my spiritual activists, some key principles for action in regards to your work for justice, especially if you are going out protesting and marching and so forth. For reflection, one, witness. Document and film interaction to ensure accountability. Two, protect. Know and share constitutional rights. For example, the right to remain silent. The last meditation I did about similar activity going on in the global climate, I mentioned about knowing your rights. It's more than just being compliant to an officer. You have to know your rights. You do not have to comply about everything that is being told for you to do. We have seen compliance does not equal you not being harmed. So know your rights and share constitutional rights with others as well. Three, discipline. Maintain nonviolent, lawful, and community-led actions. Very important because as we know, with chaos, with authoritarianism, with dictatorship, they want chaos. They want division. They want us to fight and dislike one another. So maintain nonviolent, lawful, and community-led actions. And four, most important, I believe, self-care. Nourish your own well-being to continue your work for justice. All righty? If you haven't done so already, click those like buttons. We will reconnect tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. for another guided meditation. I see two, it's telling me two people are on here live with 3 thumbs up on YouTube. I appreciate it. I apologize because I only could see one of you, which is the Sound Chaplain. Grand Rising to you, as she says, Grand Monday Rising Meditation Besties. Hashtag grounded, hashtag center. I know this is probably not the type of grounded practice you was expecting, but I hope you found it beneficial. And then on IG, I have Shannon. Hello, my sister, Miss Shannon, Grand Rising. The Sound Chaplain is also on IG. I appreciate you, Sound Chaplain, for the activity on both platforms. Speaking of YouTube, I need to do another, and I'm failing for the word. I need to get more subscribers. I had at least a little over the minimum of 1,000 YouTube subscribers, but that have fallen. Now I'm just under 1,000. So I need to do a push, and I need you to help me push. That's why your sharing is so important. We need to get this platform out there. I think this meditation in and of itself is worthy of sharing. I see a lot of posts, a lot of angry people, a lot of people who feel what's going on with ICE, with our current administration is not right. And people are posting. So I'm asking that we put this out there in the cyberspace as well. Help me to share this message, this peaceful, nonviolent activism message. Thank you. See you, Sound Chaplain. As she says, happy rising, exclamation point, hashtag strength, hashtag meditation, hashtag global. Thank you for that. This is definitely a global message. I see you, Rick K, my brother. What he says, Merling. I get Merling to you. Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Miss Shannon says, good morning, sending safe thoughts to all those who are out there peacefully holding the line. Amen. I send my energy and peaceful vibes out to that as well, Miss Shannon. Thank you for that. Miss Sound Chaplain says a wonderful meditation and great insight on why we choose this method. Blessings, my brother. Thank you for that. I was curious as to what your thoughts were on this practice and the message that I gave. I appreciate that. My sister, and blessings to you as well. Miss Shannon says, I'm on YouTube also, but can't comment. It's on my TV. Oh, okay. So you're one of the 3 people that are on here. I appreciate you for that, Miss Shannon. Thank you also for your activity on both platforms. Brother Rick. All right. Thank you all for tuning in with me today, whether you are on here live or you watching this pre-recorded video. Know that I love you and I appreciate you. Peace, and let us stay centered. Mwah.